One of the most frustrating parts about healing from Lyme is knowing that what you're doing is actually working or it's just causing you to feel worse. Let's talk about how to know if your Lyme protocol is working or if you need a reset. Well, first of all, why is it so hard to tell if your Lyme protocol is working or not? Well, healing isn't linear. It doesn't just go from this point to this point, a straight line. Anybody can do it. It's simple. That's not how healing actually works. It's not how the body works either. More often than not, you'll probably feel worse before you feel better, especially when it comes to Lyme disease and co-infection. On top of that, Herx reactions look like a flare. So what's progress and what's an actual problem? Well, here's 3 signs that your Lyme protocol is actually working really well. Number 1, your baseline is improving, even slowly. You don't have to have amazing results overnight, but if you're slowly but surely getting better month after month, a little bit better, 10% better every month, then your protocol is working and you should stay on the path. Number 2, you have short-term flares followed by relief. This is a good sign. Those short-term flares are usually because microbes are dying off, your body's dealing with all that toxic burden. That is completely normal. And as that goes away, it's because your body's dealing with what it needs to deal with. It's doing what it needs to do, and then it might get worse again as it continues going through this cycle. And number 3, your brain fog or your mood is slightly better than before. That is an excellent sign that your brain is reaping the benefits of using the herbal protocols in the Lyme Wars Herb Box, and that your body is starting to notice the difference, and that you're starting to get relief. Even if it's just in your energy or in your brain power, that relief matters for a lot more. But here's 3 signs that your protocol might not be working at all. Number 1, you feel worse overall, not just in short bursts, not just in flares. You just feel like crap. You feel worse than you did in the first place. Number 2, you can't tolerate any of the herbs or supplements. This rarely happens because the herbs in the Lyme Wars Herb Box are very well tolerated by our body. They're generally considered safe. They've been used for thousands and thousands of years by our ancestors. So it's pretty rare that someone comes to us and says, I can't tolerate these herbs. They're not working for my body. That almost never happens. But if that happens to you, then this protocol might not work well for you. And number 3, you're stuck in a Herx reaction, but with no recovery. In other words, you started taking the herbs or whatever protocol you're taking, and your symptoms got worse and stayed worse for a long period of time. That is a sign that that protocol is not working the way that it should, and I would move on to a new protocol or try something different, switch it up, etc. We'll talk about what to do next. But first, here's 5 things that you can track to know for sure if it's working or not. Number 1 is your daily energy. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much daily energy do you have? And if you're able to log these things in a journal and keep it over time, you'll be able to see yourself get better over time, and you'll know for sure if it's working or not. So number 1 is your daily energy. On a scale of 1 to 10, how's your energy today? Number 2 is sleep quality. So how well are you sleeping every single night? Number 3, emotional ups and downs. Are you having big emotional crashes or a lot of difficult emotional times, mood disorders, or just massive anxiety or anything like that? Write that down every day. And number 4 is new versus old symptoms, right? Are your symptoms the same symptoms you had when you started, or are they brand new, just popping up out of seemingly nowhere? That's really important to know. And number 5, patterns over 2 to 4 weeks. So we want to look at all this data, right, of in 2 to 4 week increments. Should see something change every 2 to 4 weeks. So keeping track of that progress can be an absolute game changer. I highly, highly recommend it. So when should you pause or adjust your protocol? So if symptoms worsen with no improvement whatsoever, you should probably reduce your dose or pause your protocol. At that time, you want to add binders and gut support to make sure you're detoxing out everything possible. Then, when your body feels okay and you're ready to start up a protocol again, I would go with a gentler protocol, a simpler dose. For many people, it just means dropping from 2 capsules down to 1 capsule for a period of time and see how your body does with that. That is a great method for how to know when to switch or pause your protocol. So here's 4 ways that I help my clients track their progress over time and how you can use it to start doing the same thing for yourself. Number 1 is I look for trends, not perfection. I'm not looking for perfect days or perfect weeks. I'm looking for, okay, over 2 to 4 weeks, did you see a slight improvement in your symptoms? Is your body starting to take over and do better? Is your immune system doing better over 2 to 4 weeks? Not, was everything perfect? Did you feel 100%? That's not what we're looking for. That's not going to happen quickly and easily. That is a process that we're building up to. Number 2, are you tolerating the protocol better over time? In the beginning, it might seem hard to take this protocol and your body might kick back against it a little bit, but over time, as it getting easier and easier, your body's handling it better and you're seeing less and less symptoms. Number 3, is your new normal better than the old one? In other words, is your new feelings, do you feel better today than you did a month ago, 2 months ago, whenever you started your protocol? Is your new normal better? That's a great question that I love to ask my clients. And number 4, I really just help people take slow forward motion, right? We don't need to solve all the world's problems in one single day. We just need to make progress. And for some people, that means, they have the covers on and they're in bed all day. Okay, take the covers off. That's one simple, tiny, little step. We're not saying anything outrageous or crazy. We're not telling you to walk when you haven't walked in months. We're saying do something tiny that you can celebrate, that counts as a win. And I want you to know, even if you're dealing with these symptoms and you're in a really dark place right now, you are still valuable. You still matter. You're still trying your best and showing up and doing the things that you can. So I want you to know that I see that, I know that, and I basically just want to be your cheerleader and say, keep going. You can do this. I've seen it done. I've done it myself. And now I just want to help you make sure you know that it's possible to take back your body and feel like yourself again. But again, it's about that slow forward motion. Celebrate your wins. Know that you're still valuable and just go after the tiniest little win when it's extremely hard. And don't worry about, trying to change everything overnight or do everything. Take that slow forward motion and each day just inch a little bit further. And that's all that's required in order for you to look up a year from now and say, wow, I traveled 100 yards. I traveled 2 miles just by going inch by inch by inch. You can do this. You don't need a perfect protocol. You need a protocol that works for you and your body. And you can always tweak and adjust. That's part of the healing. And the clients that we work closest with, we usually end up tweaking and adjusting their protocol over time until they nail the protocol that's getting them better. I love seeing when people transform their lives, take back their body, and feel like themselves again. And you are next. If you're not sure and you want to know what's working right now for people with Lyme disease and co-infections, go grab my free guide, the Lyme Survival Guide. It details everything I did on my healing journey and everything I do to help other people now with their healing journey. And you can have it. It's completely free. My gift to you to say, let's work together. Let's get you back to the way you used to be. The more people that have their health, that feel good every day, the better the world will be. And it just sucks knowing that there's people out there suffering every day, not able to heal because they're not getting enough help from the traditional medical system. And so that's why I show up day in and day out to try and help you fight back and take back your body. So grab that free recovery guide and get to work because it works. It's helped thousands of people and you're next. And if you want, grab yourself some of the herbs that I use, that all of my clients use. The Lyme Wars herb box is on our website, lymewars.com. It does not disappoint. It is the simplest, purest, most potent, and highest quality herbs on planet Earth sent directly to your door so that you can fight back against Lyme disease, co-infections, mold infections, all of the different infections that compile together. It can help with all of them. So go grab yourself a box, try it out, see if it helps you. You're not stuck with it forever. You can just try it out, and if it works, good for you. And you can continue from there, stay if you want to. If it doesn't work, no sweat, no harm, no foul. Just stop buying it and you won't have to deal with it anymore. You can try another protocol, or you can work with us and we'll help you dial in a protocol that will work for your specific case. If you like this video, click to subscribe and click to watch another video if you want to continue down your healing journey. I'm here for you every step of the way. Let's go.